All right, guys, it is coming up on 8:40, and we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that includes the Oxford, Mississippi area, as well as Tocopoda, uh, the Oxford, Mississippi area that includes the University of Mississippi campus. And this warning is for damaging straight line winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. So if you're watching me right now on the campus of the University of Mississippi, you have got to be hunkered down in a sturdy shelter because these winds are capable of up to 70 miles per hour, folks. This is a very serious situation coming in here to the Metro Oxford area right now. This is a very serious situation for winds of 70 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail for the city right now of Oxford, Mississippi. So if you're watching me or if you know anybody, please give them a call, give them a heads up, and let them know that there is a severe thunderstorm warning with damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour right now coming into the heart of Oxford, Mississippi right now. And so that is the situation that we have ongoing right now. And once again, if you're watching me on the University of Mississippi campus right now, this is a very serious threat for damaging straight line winds in excess of 70 miles per hour right now. So this is a very serious situation coming in here to the Oxford, Mississippi area, as damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour is nothing to play around with, folks. Okay, so once again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning capable of winds of 70 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail for Calhoun, Lafayette, Marshall, Pontotoc, and Union, Mississippi. And this does include the University of Oxford, Mississippi area. And this does include the Ole Miss Rebels, the campus there. This is a pretty significant threat of wind damage coming in here to Oxford right now. And I'm trying to see if there are any cameras in the Oxford area right now so that we can get a look at what the weather conditions are doing right now there in the city. Damaging winds in excess of 70 is nothing to play around with, folks. Let me check. Okay, let's see. Okay. Memphis has issued a tornado warning now. Okay, so there is now a brand new tornado warning for Lafayette, Marshall, Pontotoc, and Union counties in Mississippi. All right, so there is going to be a brand new tornado warning for Let me go ahead and let this pop up on the screen. So once again, Memphis has issued a tornado warning for Lafayette, Marshall, Pontotoc, and Union, Mississippi. And there's your new polygon. And that is going to be on the northern side of Oxford. All right, this is a radar indicated tornado. This is for northeastern Lafayette County, southwestern Union, northwestern Pontotoc, and southeastern Marshall counties, and northeastern Mississippi. For the potential of a radar indicated tornado. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Cambridge, or 11 miles northeast of Oxford, moving to the southeast at 40 miles per hour. This is a tornado. Radar indicated. New Albany, Pontotoc, Ucrow, Cambridge, Pinedale, New Harmony, Etta, Thaxton, Algoma, Nixon, Hortontown, Kiel, Poolville, Bald Hill, Martintown, Wallerville, and Cherry Creek. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows, because this is a radar indicated tornado from the National Weather Service there in Memphis. They are the ones who issued the warning for this storm. And I'm going to try and see if there is a camera that would be looking to the north in Oxford, Mississippi, that we might actually be able to see this tornado. And unfortunately, we do not. So there is no camera in Oxford right now. That would allow us to look at this. Okay, so once again, we have a tornado warning for the northern suburbs of Oxford, Mississippi, basically from Cambridge, or 11 miles northeast of Oxford, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. So if you're watching me over here in Pontotoc, you need to go ahead and think about being in your safe place. If you are near Thaxton, Butchman, Possum Trot, Mississippi, Etta, if you are near the Poolville area as well. This is a pretty serious situation for a possible tornado. If you were over here from Kiel over to Etta on Highway 30, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are over here towards Lafayette Springs and Thaxton, Poolville, and Etta, Mississippi, this is going to be the area of rotation that is over your location right now. And I'm going to switch over to the Columbus, Mississippi radar and see if we can't get a better view of what the Weather Service is looking at. And there it is right there. All right, so there is your couplet and your tornado right there, just south of Riverside and just off to the southwest of Burt, Mississippi, north of Kiel. So that is the area with the possible tornado. So if you're watching me in Etta, if you were watching me along 355 or Highway 30, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place. Also, Ignamar, I hope I'm saying that right. Ignamar and Ecru, please be in your safe place right now. This is going to track a little bit south of New Albany, Mississippi, and it's also going to track south of Cornersville, Mississippi. But this is a radar indicated tornado. But nonetheless, I still want you guys to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And the good news is, so once again, I am looking at all of the latest information from a lot of the area, and we actually have a tornado warning if you're just now joining us for the northern suburbs of Oxford over here towards Cambridge, Mississippi, moving towards the Riverside and Burt area, then eventually coming over here towards Etta, Mississippi and Poolville. And this is towards the southwest of New Albany. If you're north of Pontotoc over here towards Ecru, Mississippi, you need to go on ahead and think about being in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And there is your storm that is sitting here, basically paralleling right now 278 that runs from just north of Verona and Tupelo over to Oxford, Mississippi. So if you're watching me north of Thaxton or over to Ecru, make sure you are in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And that is the issue that we have ongoing right now. This is a radar indicated tornado until 7:15 for the following counties: Lafayette, Union, Pontotoc, and Marshall counties in Mississippi. And this is a radar indicated tornado. Now, if you were watching me around the cities of Pontotoc, Cambridge, Ecru, Pinedale, New Harmony, Etta, Thaxton, Algoma, Nixon, Hortontown, Kiel, Poolville, Martintown, Wallerville, Cherry Creek, Burt, or Bald Hill, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And we just got a new scan, and I will tell you what, guys, that is really looking like it is tightening up once again, just off to the east of Abbeville. Now, the most significant wind damage threat has come on through Oxford, Mississippi. Now, regardless of whether you were in the tornado warning or not, you are going to see winds in excess of 70 miles per hour with this line of storms as it tracks from just south of Holly Springs National Forest all the way back to just north of Water Valley in Mississippi. But there is a tornado warning for another 24 minutes for Lafayette County, Union County, Pontotoc County, and Marshall counties in northeastern Mississippi. And this does include the Oxford, Mississippi area and the Pontotoc, Mississippi area, then eventually getting over here, if it holds together, to the Tupelo area and the Verona, Mississippi area, and then, of course, possibly the Saltillo, Mississippi area, just north of the city of Tupelo. So that is the situation that we have ongoing right now. You need to go on ahead and be in your safe place if you are in Pontotoc, if you are just south of New Albany, Mississippi, because this is a radar indicated tornado. But nonetheless, there is enough of a debris of a couplet there to produce a tornado at any time. And this is basically sitting over Burt and Riverside right now in Mississippi. And let me check, because that is extremely tight. Good news is I have not heard of anything, and I do not see anything down on the radar, which is good. But that is definitely a pretty tight couplet here that is sitting right over the city of Burt, Mississippi. And this is probably about 12 miles north of the University of Mississippi in Oxford, Mississippi. So regardless of where you are, you're going to get damaging straight line winds and the possibility of a brief tornado with this warning for a good portion of Lafayette, Union, Pontotoc, and Marshall counties in Mississippi until 7:15. Is currently 6:50 right now. So once again, if you're watching me in Thaxton, Ecru, or if you're watching me towards Poolville, Ignomar, Birchman, Possum Trot, Etta, Cornersville, Burt, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And I know not everybody lives in this part of Mississippi, but for right now, that is the only active storms that we have in the state of Mississippi right now. We have some rain falling near Meridian, Mississippi. We have other storms in progress near Monroe, Louisiana, and a few severe storms back here near the Pine Bluff and Monticello, Arkansas area, just north of El Dorado, Arkansas. But those are going to be closer to the Highway 82 corridor when they reach Mississippi. So this is the only warning that we have right now in Mississippi right now is for the severe thunderstorm warning that's coming through Oxford, and then, of course, the tornado warning that is north of Oxford coming in here towards the New Albany and Ecru, Mississippi area. And I tell you what, that is really not good. Basically, what you see there, and let me see what the velocity looks like again. And once again, there it comes. It is over Burt right now, but it will be coming over towards Etta and Poolville very shortly. And it looks like it does want to go more towards the New Albany, Mississippi area rather than towards the Pontotoc area. So I'm sure. Okay. We are getting reports of thunderstorm wind damaged trees down on power lines in the city of Oxford. Okay, so we're getting damage reports now that are coming into the Oxford area. Yes, this is live. This is live. This is actually coming through Oxford right now. And this is still a radar indicated tornado that is going to be close to Macedonia, Mississippi, getting over here to Etta, Galloway, Enterprise, and Poolville, also down here towards Flatwood and Bald Hill, Mississippi. So let me go on ahead and show you that there would be your possible tornado sitting in between Burt and Etta, Mississippi right now. So that is going to be where your possible tornado would be right now. But going ahead and be in your safe place, basically, if you were in this red box here for the possibility of a brief spin up tornado with this storm. And this is for Lafayette, Union, Pontotoc, and Marshall counties there in northern Mississippi. And like I said, that is the only storm of concern that we have right now in the state of Mississippi. And I believe the best view that we're going to get of this is going to be from Columbus. But no, I mean, there's still a little bit of rotation right there south of Etta, in between Etta and Burt, Mississippi right now. So if you're watching me right now in Ignamar, Mississippi, go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Okay, so once again, this is a tornado warning that includes the Ukru, Mississippi area, and also the Pontotoc, Mississippi area, for the possibility of a radar-indicated tornado. And this warning goes until 7:15 for a good portion of the area here. And I am awaiting to see what the weather service in Memphis is going to do about this warning. So once again, this is Stephen Ray, and you are watching severe weather coverage of a tornado warning that is coming over here just south of New Albany, Mississippi. And we are going to need to watch this storm as it continues to push on off towards this area. So if you're watching me along 30 or on Interstate 22, you need to go on ahead and think about being in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And like I said, we are waiting to see what the weather service in Memphis is going to do. And I'm not sure why the Weather Service in Memphis has not updated the severe thunderstorm warning. Yep, there we go. Okay, so good news is Memphis has canceled the tornado warning for Lafayette, Marshall, Pontotoc, and Union counties in Mississippi. So they have canceled the tornado warning because it looks like now it has turned into a straight line wind event rather than a tornado event from this one storm. So definitely, if you were over here towards New Albany, Ukru, or Pontotoc, Mississippi, you guys are about to get some extremely heavy wind in excess of 70 miles per hour. However, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, so I am going to sign off on Facebook. And I will do another update around 7:30 to 7:35. Before then, if we have yet another tornado warning for this area. And real quick, let me see what that was before I... Okay, Jackson, Mississippi has issued a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible for a couple of areas in Louisiana. So real quick, let's go back into Louisiana and take a look at those storms because they will be moving into Mississippi pretty soon. All right. Should be popping up on your screen any second. Okay, Memphis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Chickasaw, Lafayette, Lee, Pontotoc, and Union for damaging winds in excess of 60 until 7:45. But there's your new warning for Louisiana. And those storms are going to be coming over here towards the Vicksburg and, of course, the Yazoo City, Mississippi area. So those are definitely going to have to be watched for the potential of damaging straight line winds and the possibility of a tornado. So we're going to have to watch those storms, and especially all of these that are over here in Arkansas and Louisiana as they push on over into Mississippi. But once again, the only warning in the entire state of Mississippi is going to be this one up here. That it now includes the Tupelo, Mississippi area and Oxford. And for the Tupelo, Mississippi area, damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour until 7:45. So that is the situation that we've got ongoing right now. If you're watching in Pontotoc, Tupelo, Saltillo, Verona, or Guntown, Mississippi, you're underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for another 38 minutes until 7:45. So I'm going to sign off here on Facebook, and I will be back at around 7:35 before then if they issue a tornado warning for this line of storms yet again. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will be here back with you guys at 7:35.